Let's do it. Quick cozy check. Shouts out to you folks who hung out for all clue finders. People are heroes. You're keeping it cozy out there. And a doink. Excuse me, sorry about that. Do I need to do like a clue finders like series run? I think it goes like 3rd to 6th grade or something. Do I need to do that? Has that been done? Can we handle that much clue finders? If 4th grade gave me that much trouble, I do wonder a little bit about what 5th grade might bring. I suppose we're warmed up. On a lighter note, we have done a fair amount of pointing and clicking. Honestly, getting like the little gem, not the gems even, like the hieroglyphics out over to that guy was particularly difficult. It was a spot that I imagine is probably a headache. Although you probably don't actually have to do hieroglyphics in the real run, I suppose, because I think you can just open up the end game area there and skip all of it. Although there are 2 categories. There's no major skips, and there is just like any percent. So I wonder if that's a maybe we did a no major skips run actually. No major skips, that's for sure. Not really sure. That seems like a TV show that has to happen, like Tony Hawk meets Tony Hawk. Alright, no credit early attempt on this. As the guy is in the building, we go for it when the shopkeeper's out. Although we could do it, I suppose, but we're not gonna. We're gonna play it safe. Oh, whoop, 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 whoop. Breath mint, please. Yep. Looming. I do like this theme a lot. Shouts out to Krelos. Put that one together along with all the other ones as well. They're all very good. All right, so we fell a little bit behind. But good news is there's plenty of room to still catch up here. Good conversation here goes a long way. I've been pretty good at saving time on this split here, basically going all the way till we get thrown into the water. Thankfully, there's not much to this one. But for whatever reason, I've been doing it faster on my recent runs. So that's, that's good. Now that I've said that, that won't happen for this, but... Nice. Yeah, we saved time there. Hey, Litlock. Appropriate. You fight like a cow. Milk every drop of blood from your body. Welcome in just in time, actually, for the insult sword fighting. Chomp. I'm wondering, depending on what happens here, we might be able to either do one more run of this or an hour of Lucid Dreaming. I'm not sure. Depends. Oh wait, it's almost. Oh, it's already 6:30. Never mind. Ignore me. Gone way over my intended allotted time, so we're good. I just really want to play some Lucid Dreaming soon. We'll be back to that Tuesday. We'll do a nice session of that. We have to continue to use the Satan system, if I recall. That game is really good. Ooh, can we catch the corner? We can. Perfect. All right. Here we go. Okay, so we have dog now. Dog response. Okay, and breath. Boo, breath, but we'll take it. That was a really good fight. Okay, quick answer to that. We just need to dip now. This is a 4 now. Everything's shifted 1. Yeah, Lucid Dreaming is great. It reminds me, in a weird way, of like Toonstruck, where like Toonstruck is just kind of like madness for a little while, and it almost feels like too much at certain times. And then once you kind of get into the vibe of Toonstruck, you realize like, wow, this game is awesome. That's exactly how Lucid Dreaming felt to me. It was kind of just like, and part of it's because I was playing Hobbs Barrow right before it, which is, you know, obviously big vibe change there. But yeah, once I kind of settled into the game, I realized like it's very good. It's really funny. It's got some pretty good puzzles. What it does really well, I think. Looking forward to getting back into it. Okay, that was a really good bit of sword fighting there, by the way. That was really nice. Nice quick 3 pirates. We're quickly gonna do our treasure hunting here really fast. And then we'll head over to Carla, and then hopefully Carla is as nice as the earlier pirates were. We only had to kind of grind out one of those, and it really wasn't that bad. Like, you're always going to get one troublesome pirate, so it's fine. Do-do-do-do-do. It's yeah, I mean, like, under the hood it feels kind of like any old point and click game, but there's a mechanic in it that's starting to emerge in my my playthrough, which is kind of interesting, that I'll talk about after this fight here, because brain needs to work quick. That's 2 of 5. That's 3 of 5. That is 4 of 5, Carla. If you don't mind. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, we are ahead. That was a great fight. We'll take that. Other than a little bit of that grinding there, but we ended up saving around 10 seconds or so. Really good stuff. So yeah, I mean, without spoiling too much, because I do recommend people play it, there's kind of an element where there's sort of like the real world, and then there's the dream, and they kind of interact with each other a little bit. And it's pretty cool. We've only kind of just gotten out of the first like dream sequence, and then like the rest of the map kind of starts to open up in the IRL section, if you will. But it's really cool, and it's again, it's nothing like, it definitely isn't reinventing the wheel or anything, but it's a cool game. It looks really neat. It just kind of feels like a like an old classic point and click adventure, not in the same way necessarily that like something like Thimbleweed does, where it literally feels like you're playing one of the classics out there. It kind of is, it feels a little bit more modern, but it like kind of nods to things quite a bit. But yeah, it's really neat. It's a really cool game. And again, the premise like kind of initially seems silly, but like as soon as you kind of like start to buy into it, it's great. Like you kind of can wrap your head around it, and it's a really fun one. Makes me very excited for their next game. It's Hair of the Dog, I think is what it's called. I didn't get a chance to play it at Adventure X, but I did watch other people play through it, and it looked really cool. The trailer's really neat for that. We can maybe watch that a little bit later as well. But all right, cool. We got the glitch finally. Take that. Been a minute. 3, 1, 1. Okay, 3, 1, 1. Not a credit early, so I feel a bit better about that. 3, 1, 1. That's still pretty quick considering. Cool. Yeah, that demo, right? Demo was neat. I agree. It was definitely enough for me to be like, I'd really like to play more of this game. And even in the space that you like, that's part of the demo, right? Like it's all part of the house or whatever. Like that's basically the intro to the game. But quite a bit has been changed since those runs, it seems like. So it's been pretty interesting to play through. I think my favorite part is sort of like the other characters in the game, like the people we get to interact with, are all quite funny. And certainly as like a person who lives in the UK now, it's really good. Referring to Lucy Dreaming there. It's a good one. Fun game. I'm excited to play more. Okay, I got a 4 there instead of a 3, but otherwise good. I wonder if I can use cable with chicken. That actually might be easier, because the hardest part is picking out the cable. The Hair of the Dog. Yeah, so I think it's it is a play on words, I guess. Or it's H-E-I-R is the name of the game. There is a demo out, I think, for it. Well, there must be, I guess. There was one at Adventure X, so I'd assume that you could probably do it. I haven't played the demo quite yet, but I did. Again, I watched a bit of it, and I've seen the trailer for it, I believe. I think I've seen it. Oh, no. Oh, hang on. You hold your horses. Almost goofed that up. Probably lost the same amount of time, but I always forget to do that. I don't know why that is. Just chatting away. Buddy-dudden-beep boop. Okay, this is time for Stan. Bum. Ba-dum-bum. Good enough. A little bit of go slow to go fast happening there, trying to not go too quick, because you can really get into some trouble if you go down the wrong part of that tree there. We did all right. Sometimes you got to do it. Still ahead, which is quite exciting, actually. I actually don't remember my Monkey 2 time. I want to say that we can improve it. Maybe it's like a low 31 or something. But we'll see. I'm just happy that this is actually going quite well here, because I was assuming this could have had the potential to be a bit of a bumpy run. Because it's been a couple stream days that I missed. So I was like, oh, I might be a little bit rusty, but no, we're actually looking pretty darn good right now. Just getting ready to put the cinnamon sticks back in. Just instinctually been like, oh yeah, that's the next thing. That's an ingredient. It goes in. All right. This part's a little bit tricky. Get to that Bonnie treat right after the run. Thank you for the submission there. Nice. Still ahead. That is big. Do 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 do. No. What? I don't know if I've ever run into our buddy Herman in there before. I guess I should not open the lens. Maybe that window is really, really tight. We better get this down. Hopefully we skip Herman here. I thought I'd get ahead of it by opening the spyglass, because I have a tendency to forget to do it over here. I ended up costing myself a couple seconds. Boom, 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 boom. Definitely safer to do it in that area there. We're heading down. We're beach warping. We're going into the water. We're going into the water. Okay. That's normal. That's the second time that's happened to me on these runs recently. It would be nice to be able to just kind of swim all the way to the cannibals, because we wouldn't have to do this little thing. Do 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 do. Never played Passport to Adventure before. Oh, good, you clipped it. I've never got him going that particular direction before. I have managed to get him, as I don't know, longtime viewers might know, to go down south before, like kind of off of I guess it would be the west side. Actually, not south. But you know how I am with directions. But obviously heading to the west is not particularly helpful. That's the first time I think I've seen it go. I think I was south there, right? Coming off of this edge here. I've had him go over here. Thing is, if we can get him going north, you know, maybe we can start talking about clearing certain areas or something. That'd be kind of cool. An insane name for the clip as well. You know how like Twitch gives you these random words? Cooperative stupid puppy kapow. A little bit insulting to the puppy, but this has been okay so far. Obviously, the last split was not exactly the one that we wanted. I think we've gotten a lot out of this one here. 8 seconds to save against the gold. You get to get that. It's ready for the next one. Didn't get the skip there, that's annoying. Didn't get the initial cutscene skip. So ready to jump into the clearing. I clicked on the spot it was going to be in before the change happened on the screen. Okay. All good though, because... How did we do? I think we saved time. This could have been a little bit better, but... yeah, we saved a bunch, which is fine. I was hoping to get out of that like cutscene a little bit earlier, but bit of a rough patch there, but turning out to be quite nice now. I lost a little bit. I think we had a pretty solid catacombs. Be nice if we can get the glitch here, because we could use the time back. Nice, we got it. Very good. Do-do-do-do-do. Yoop. The key just kind of floating on its own is kind of a funny animation. I always like that one. Nice. I think we got that pretty close to the time we want to do that whole thing there. Oh, are you kidding me? I definitely thought I definitely hit the U key. I guess I maybe done it out of order. Right. That's fine. All good, all good. This is fine. Got our root. Haven't had a root beer in a while, actually. I should fire up a root beer one of these days. Get them back in the fridge again. This has actually been a pretty good Monkey Island 1. All things considered, like, this is actually quite good. Like, for a run where you kind of have to, you know, you take what you get in a lot of ways. And you just kind of roll with it. Quite good. Oops. As I walk into the alleyway on accident. Well, Chuck's head falling back on his body is a nice little touch as well. I don't talk enough about that. This whole ending section is pretty good, actually. All right. Perfection. Let's go. We got there. We're getting there. Should probably get ready for this. Bit of dialogue here. It's one. Okay. Yeah, 2741 is really, really good. In fact, that might be the second fastest non-credit early, I bet you. If not, it's only missed it by a couple seconds. 2741 is good for me. On just a run where we're just seeing how it goes. Very good. You love to see it. Okay. Onwards and upwards to the next game. Can I please have the Scumbian menu? LeChuck's Revenge FM Tans. Perfect. Ooh, a very fancy meal. Enjoy. Sounds awesome. I'm going to go have a nice meal, I hope, after this stream ends as well. So yeah, enjoy. Thanks for tuning in, Casey. Appreciate it. Got our coffin guessing out for those still hanging out and want to partake. I do not remember what our coffin was on the PB. I think it was a 1 or a 2. So it's a pretty fast one. That was a 25 for Wally. That's decent. Not great, but we'll take it. Hello, Windows. And thank you for the G. We've got the good, now we need the game. Coffin Finders grade 4. The grade 4 coffin for connection. Strong. I hope it's a coffin too, that would be great. I would take a coffin too. Okay, my escape button didn't work there. That's concerning. I think I may need to purchase a new keyboard. I think it might need to happen in the not too distant future here. There are a few keys that I know do not work very well. Escape is not one of them, but it's a couple now that, a couple times now where I've seen that get a bit goofy. I have beat the heck out of this keyboard doing all this speedrunning and other fairly large gaming. So it might be one of those times. You have to solve these puzzles, yeah. You actually have to build a new coffin for Rapscallion, and you need to be able to cut the boards to spec using fractions. Do-do-do-do-do. When we get closer, somebody will have to check Nightbot and see what the bot's feeling. Sometimes the bot's dead on. How many weenies were on the grill when the weenie hut exploded? If Largo had 3 hot dogs, Rapscallion had 2 burgers, and the bartender had 1 of each. How many ounces of beef chuck were there? The train is moving at 30 miles an hour. Hey, we saved time. Quite significant. 5 seconds is what you want to see on that. Feels really good to be speedrunning this again. I can't stress how long of a week I just had. This is a very nice, like, fun thing to do here. Oh, the rat respected my stress. I like it. Good rat. The spin distance is perfect, yes. I hate that, which means it's perfect. Everything off of this, like, Final Fantasy VII, like, Cutman record is very good. Nice. Gold. It's been ages. Well, best of luck, Mike. Hopefully it'll, fortune will favor you here. What do we got for our number here? I'm curious. Black. That is our number, 19 black. 19 black is our number. Number is 19 black. That is 19 black. Still have that like weird little hesitation switching out of that screen back into moving immediately to the right. Gotta get better at that. Oh my goodness, you see that lag there? Holy cow. That's not good. It's using all 1 megabyte of my CPU right now. Okay, saved a bit more time. Split I actually want to clean up a little bit, surprisingly. A very, very short one. I want to start using the cutscene skips a little bit more fluidly there. It's something I never really got around to doing. In the future, we'll do it. Oh. Okay, time to get some drinks. And we are thirsty. That was pretty good. I don't want to say that's the best one I've done, since the derust has occurred. We've kind of gotten back into the groove of it. That was pretty good. Getting closer. We are ahead again. Rickety Rabbit, give me strength. I think we're good. Spit. Goopy. Horn blown. Spit. Ready. Oh, and very fast as well. Oh my goodness, folks. That is very interesting. Looks like they changed my ads again on here, which makes me pretty annoyed. See, now we just ran one. And there's one in like 40 more minutes, so I apologize on that. Sometimes Twitch will do this, and they just randomly change your ad settings for no particular reason. I'm assuming it got changed here. I had it set basically to the full minimum. I think they may have updated it to where there's no pre-roll, which I do appreciate, but I also hate having to do 90-second ads every 30 minutes. That's a little bit crazy. I don't know. It's a bit of a balance. I guess you have to kind of like weigh it. What the better experience is. We're still in striking distance, which is good. We don't have as much runway as we have in the past, but we can make it work. I think we're gonna be all right here. $33.84. 33.84. Which way was higher and lower? I had to went from the top to the bottom, otherwise we're good. Ooh, banger. The little intro music here and the way it kind of rolls into the main theme is very good. I'm oftentimes pretty torn between Monkey Island 2 and Monkey Island 3 as my favorite version of the theme. Alright, I think that the coffin's going to play a pretty big role right now. I'm trying to figure out exactly where this is going to line up when we go into LeChuck here. We've been playing okay, honestly. I'm not really upset with the way I've been playing. Some things obviously can get cleaned up and stuff, but considering we were just playing Clue Finders for 2.5 hours. I'm pretty pleased with the run that like is still on pace to PB. Like we're still in striking distance very much right now. That was a bit of a gummed up conversation. No problem. All right, best of luck to anybody who tossed in some double eagles on the bet. Let's see what we got. Is it coffin number 1? It is not. 2? Yes, a coffin 2. Omesta. I guessed coffin 2. Very good. Okay, coffin 2 makes this a much more interesting run here. Because that means we are keeping pace, I believe. I think this has a 1 or a 2 that we're running against, so even if we're a little behind, it won't be that bad. Fire! The giant voodoo cannonball. I was like, is it just a cannon? No, it's a cannonball. First off, love the script. That was a bit of an interesting bit of movement there. Certainly not movement by any measurement, but it should be good enough to get us through this section. How are we? Okay, we've been losing 1.1 seconds consistently on back-to-back splits. That's okay though, because we're still cooking. Okay, coffin number 2. Shouts out to light mode. Where the coffin is always coffin 2. Points don't matter. Remember how to get past the intro to Indy 3. Which one's Indy 3? Is that Last Crusade, I guess? I have a copy of that game, but I actually haven't played it. I think I have it. I think I have that one. That was one of those old Lucasfilm ones, right? Yeah, okay. I do have a copy of that one. I've not played it yet. I've heard it's hard. Gravy. right. Good job, everybody. We've made it past Rapscallion here. And it's time to head on to LeChuck's Fortress. How do we do? Save time. Very good. Okay. We're still alive. We are still alive. Let's go. Head, hip, rib arm. Head, hip, rib arm. It is the thing. Head, hip, rib arm. Head, hip, rib arm. So our head, hip, rib, and an arm. A rapper. Oh yes. Oh yes, indeed, Zareth. Hi, Bonnie. Gold. We needed that one, I think, folks. I think we did. Just trying to go for the crowbar there. Missed it. Got the still anyway. There we go. Okay. That wasn't the best opening to Dinky Island I've ever had, but I think we just kind of need to keep our head above the water here. It's ultimately going to come down to what Chucky wants, I think. Yeah, I don't know if there's multiple solutions to that, but I think like the one that we use on the run certainly is when you ask him, hey, do you have any ideas? He's like, just close your eyes. It's like, yeah, I guess I didn't put that together, that that's actually what's happening. That's pretty funny. The light mode of the game is pretty good. I really like, it's just kind of goofy. It's kind of goofy. It's like a big old joke, which I like. One Count 2 is so good. I'm a fan. Big fan of this one. Okay. So this wasn't the perfect Dinky Island. Certainly it got better as we went on. But the opening bit was a little bit bumpy, but I don't know how much that's going to affect everything here. We'll be behind, it looks like, by a smidge. Time obviously ticking off now. We won't be too far back, as you can see here. Ooh, 15.5-second time save available against the gold. We don't need all of that. We're gonna need some. So we need this to be a chill here. Here we go. Chucky, please. Please, Chucky. Okay, 1 for 1 on the warp. Good. Okay, we made there untouched. It's kind of the ideal situation, I would say. Okay, we need to get into the next room here. Good. Okay, good inflation. Very good, very good. Wheat back. Whoa. Solid. All right, please show me the elevator, the lift, whatever you want to call it. That's what we want to see. Chuck's revenge indeed. That was a little bit rough. I don't know. Is that going to be too much? It was really, really good up until that moment. The Chuck showing up quick here is very helpful. It's gonna be close. They're very, very close. Come on, Walt. Go get that arm. Get on out of here. Go on, get. Let's go. All right. Let's go. All right. Nice. We had to dig that thing out. I was very worried about that last warp. That took... The thing is, we didn't even get anything close to the elevator. There was one, I think, that ended up in Treasure Room, and it was, like, pretty deep in there. I'm glad we held out for that. That was a bit of a gamble to try to just keep pulling it, but we really needed something a bit better than that. But we saved 11 seconds on the last split. This had some really good RNG all in all, so that was quite nice to see. With the coffin too.